We're standing here at a Holocaust memorial in Brooklyn, commemorating the murder of over 6 million Jews during the terrible Holocaust, the darkest hour in Jewish history. And the Holocaust was a time when American Jewry could have saved millions of Jewish lives, but did nothing. And there were many reasons for it. Some of it was cowardice, some of the reasons were political, but 6 million Jews paid the price. And in the end, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, Yamach Shmo v'Zichro, an evil person who was in the White House, refused to lift a finger to save 6 million Jews, even though the United States could have stopped the Holocaust dead in its tracks. The United States could have bombed the rail lines leading to the death camps, could have destroyed the death camps themselves, could have made it clear to the Nazis that they're going to be tried for war crimes after the war. There is no question that the Holocaust could have been stopped, and it was not stopped.
Is this anything happening?
Today, we have a situation in which the state of Israel is in grave danger. The state of Israel faces enemies who surround her, who are committed to perpetrating another Holocaust every single day on every Arab television station, on every Arab radio station, on Al Jazeera, on Al Arabiya, and on radio and television stations and media throughout the Arab and Muslim world. Promises are made to exterminate the Jewish people, to push the Jews into the sea, and to finish Hitler's job. And instead of responding to this the way Jews who learn their lesson should respond, Israel is offering plans that would constitute national suicide, offering to go back to the pre-1967 borders that are only 6 to 10 miles wide. And so we're here to say that we will do everything we can to support the heroic Jews in Judea and Samaria who plan to resist any attempt to get Israel to commit national suicide, who plan to resist any attempt to get Israel to go back to suicidal borders that are indefensible. By the way, all the leaders of Israel have always said that the borders that Barack Hussein Obama is now demanding that Israel return to are indefensible and suicidal. All leaders of Israel have always said this. And now the demand is being made by the entire world for the Jewish people to commit suicide. The question is, will American Jews sit back and watch, just as they did during the Holocaust, and allow a new Holocaust, God forbid, against the Jews of Israel? 5 million Jews, surrounded by 500 million Arab and Iranian Muslims who promised to destroy them? The danger is overwhelming. And for Israel to return to boundaries that are completely indefensible, it would take Arab armies minutes to cut Israel in half along her waistline if Israel returned to those indefensible boundaries. Every single Jewish home in Israel will be within the range of Arab artillery fire and rocket fire if Israel returns to those pre-1967 indefensible boundaries. And unfortunately, the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, is advocating going back almost to those boundary lines, which is also suicidal. The only way to stop this is to strengthen the Jewish communities in Judea and Samaria, the area that is slated to be surrendered, to strengthen those Jewish communities and strengthen the Jews that live there, and make sure that hundreds of thousands of Jews will be ready to resist with their bodies through civil disobedience and refuse to leave if an order is given to get those Jews out. If that happens, if there's massive resistance, and if Jews refuse to leave, it can be stopped. This can be stopped. The Israeli army and the Israeli police cannot throw hundreds of thousands of people who refuse to leave out. They're not capable of that. They do not have the ability to carry out something like that. So this depends upon us. It depends upon us to support those forces in Israel that want to resist, that want to save Israel, that want to save the Jewish people from this national insanity. We're determined to do that.